Okay, folks, we're back at the clackamas, and we are going to look for coho this morning. It's going to be 101 degrees today, so it might be a really short trip. But there should be coho coming in the lower clackamas here. That section is the lower clackamas where all the ducks are. Goes into the Willamette, and up there, and it just keeps going towards the mountain range. And hopefully, we can catch those. I'm going to use the steely today and a bunch of other things, and not really going to do much other than that. And let's see what we can get. I only see one person fishing up in the hot spot up there, and it's not even that kayaker. So I wonder if they're even here right now. Might be switching this game up to bass fishing here in a second. Don't catch anything. Guy down there throwing a stick in with his dog. Ladies up there. So we're going to go rock hunting a little bit later when she cools off. There we go. I like this spot a little bit better. Something on here. Oh, I see now. Had a bunch of that algae stuff on there. Just realized I probably don't want to do that with the mouth open. Is that a fish in the water? There's something up here. No, it's not a fish. Just a bag. Oh! I think I just saw a fish swim away from me. Did a fish just seriously swim away from me? Freaking amazing if that was the case. Just threw it right where I thought it was. So the salmon and the steelhead, when they come up this river, they can literally swim right along this edge here. It's one reason why I like to walk up from behind. Sit right along this edge, and you can just cast out and just a little bit and just run right into them. But I saw a dark black spot swim. Swim that direction. Hey babe, I'm just gonna walk up a bit, okay? I gotta take her rock hunting in a second so she's not so upset at me fishing all the time. Yeah, there was definitely a fish swam that direction. Since it was by itself, I'm almost assuming it's gonna be a steelhead. Salmon like to come up this in schools and clusters. Steelhead will come up one by one. Just gotta look right along the edges, and pretty soon we'll pop up here in a second. Usually. Oh yeah, I'm picking up all that algae. So I'm going to walk all the way to the top real fast, and I'm going to fish my way down. And then I'm probably going to switch up to some bass gear in a second. Since it doesn't look like people are doing much salmon fishing right now. This is a day just to check out the salmon run, really. See if anything's actually running through here. I also don't like being that far away from my stuff. I'm not seeing anything really running hard. Really surprises me that none of the locals are actually out, so tells me something's up. The locals will line that whole bank right here full of fishermen waiting for these coho to come. And I'm just kind of surprised they're not here right now, because there are usually tons of people waiting for these things. Huh. This is a really good spot to rock hunt. I mean, not the best spot, but it's a good spot. Yeah, there's a few agate type rocks. Not sure what this is, but it's a rock. Cool looking features. Got myself wet. So I'm just going to walk this thing down. Hopefully at some point something grabs it. Alright, cast out one more time, walk down. See what the old lady's doing. Young lady, I should say. Young lady is doing. I'm the old fart in the relationship. It's getting a little too shallow to be walking and reeling at the same time. So we'll just move down to the under the bridge section. Take a look at the ladies. There she is. There with her nice red hair. Alright. Probably be the last cast, and I'll go up and get some jerky. Change out for some bass at some point. Looks for some rocks. Still early, but nothing on our first run, guys. Nothing. All right, that was our first pass. I'm gonna go back and get some jerky because it's early and I'm hungry. And we're probably gonna look for some rocks. I might film that, might not. And I'll put some bass gear on, change it up a bit, keep at it with these salmon. But hopefully we can get a fish in the bag or on the dock. Or, I don't know, just pick. But we'll get there. We'll stay tuned. Okay, guys, we decided to change it up a bit, and we're looking for rocks. And also, while we're doing that, I decided I was going to put the worm back on and see if I can't go after some bass. And if that don't work, I have brought hopefully a secret weapon. If not, it's just a wasted can of scallops. But we're gonna give some bass a shot, and then, like I said, catfish with I didn't say that, but I was going to say that, catfish with some scallops, and see what we can get. I don't know what's going to happen. Might just catch no fish or a little fish like we did yesterday. So let's get into this and see what point probably. I'm looking right now in the water, and I don't see a whole lot of activity. But this section right here is known to a whole lot of bass. That holds a lot of bass and catfish. There's sturgeon up here in this location too, at times. So like I said, I'm just going to put my rod down there for a second, and I'm going to give her a toss. Hopefully she's okay up there. Nothing on that toss. Should be some smallmouth bass over here. I don't know if I brought the other colored worm. Oh, I think something had that. Something had that. That is too funny. Oh, nothing there. Not that time. That was funny. Definitely had something smack at it. Those oysters? Someone came down and had an oyster feast. Wonder if that attracts any fish over here. I smell oysters. Knew I got something, but I knew it wasn't a fish. Got me a twig, guys. Got me a twig. I twigged it. That's what I like. Alright, there's a kayaker there. A paddle boarder. There. I need to get me one of those. I think that'd be great. If you guys get me, like 1,000 subscribers, I'll get a paddleboard. No results here. Slow retrieve. Nope. Nothing likes me. Nothing likes me. We'll get the steely. See if a bass likes steely. I don't know. See if I can get that back on there. See? I think it definitely. See, the worm is not all the way up to the head like it was, and that's why I think something definitely grabbed the tail end of it, and I missed it. Of course, that could have happened just for no reason, but it's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, I'm going to give this a toss. She's still looking for rocks. Okay, let's see if I can't get something to chase this. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen a bass hit a steely, but why not? Usually don't fish in bassy waters with the steely, so except the clackamas, and generally I'm fishing in spots where they don't like to sit. Nothing there. I could have easily just fished over there on my way over. I don't know why I did that. Should cast out that way, so I should have done. see this. Do one more cast over there. I think she's gonna go back to the spot. Bass to strike at this. If not, we're gonna go up over underneath the bridge. It's where the shade's gonna be the longest in this 100-degree weather. Alright. Thought I'd give it a shot here when it's not 100 degrees and see if there's still a bass lurking around. Usually there is. But I usually only get them on worms, real worms, first off. Generally, always get them on real worms. That's cool. Spinners, plastics. But I did forget to stop off at the store and get a thing of real worms because I was really just coming down for the salmon run that's supposed to be here right now. And kind of surprised they're not. But it is what it is. I am going to try and fish here with the 2 lures. She found camp. Let's cast this one first. Shot right there. I almost threw that behind me, folks. My thumb slipped a little bit and that steely almost shot off into the bush behind me. That would have been fun. And not with that cast. I'll try with the pink worm real fast. Pink Power Ranger, go! Ooh. Right next to the rocks. Couldn't ask for a better cast. Get right in front of that bass. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Come on, tappity tap. Hit it. Hit it. Suck it. Ooh. Hit it. Come on. I know you're down there. Alright, nothing following that one. Ooh. Old man. Alright. I know there's bass under the bridge. I'll take the 2 things over under the bridge, and then we will switch up and put maybe some smoked oysters, or not oysters, what do I got on there? Smoked scallops. Have me a little snack, throw a couple on a hook, and let's see what we get. Okay, so we moved up underneath the bridge here, and there's a crook. And this is where the bass normally sit, so let's see what we can get. And I got different types of worms we're going to use, and things like that. Let's see what happens, okay? Don't drop my camera in the water, because that's what I like to do. Hey, dum-dum, stand next to the water and start fiddling with your camera. That was a curveball. I didn't mean to throw it over there. Oh, we got a full little clamshell. Ooh, I don't know if that was meat or the rock or what. Oh, but we got a full-on little baby freshwater clam. Everybody there got their worms on too. Fish, fish, yes, yes, guys, look at that, nice bass, nice little baby bass. Look at that, nice fish. I got me a bass. Sweet. Ooh, there's fighters. It's a little fighter. A little fighter we is. I'm gonna tighten my. Come on, little guys. About a pound, maybe. Come on. Yeah, they are fighters. They are fighters. Little smallie. Come on. Come on, get your butt in here. Look at you. Come here. Come here. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Come here. Get your mouth. Hey, no. Get your mouth. Get your mouth. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the beauty fish. Look at that, guys. Beautiful smallmouth. right here under the bridge of the Clackamas. Here, I'm gonna let you go over here, okay? Let go. Oh, look at you! All right, that was our first fish of the day, folks. See, we can't do that again. That was so much fun. There we go. Right after we found a full clamshell, we got ourselves a first smallie. That was awesome. That was awesome. See, it doesn't take much to make me happy. Just a little fishy, really. I know there's a 4 or 5 pounder in here somewhere. I've seen him and I've caught him before. Actually, we have him on film on one of the earlier videos, the underwater episode. Yeah, that one was big. All right, not working no more. All right, folks, switch it up to the brown worm. Let's see what this one does, and then I'll probably do the scallops here in a little bit. But let's see what happens. Duckies, little duckies. I'm wondering what the white jig head's going to do with that presentation, to be truthful. I'm not sure if that's going to be something we can work with or not. See, when that drag set off, I swear I felt something. I put the worm on better. But I swears something tugs at the tail. And my hook's probably not big enough to be truthful. I notice real bass fishermen, they fish with big ol' hooks, and I don't normally got the big ol' hooks. But I make do with the salmon, steelhead, and trout hook I got. Yeah, I don't think it's about as far as I can get on that. Well, okay, folks, the brown one didn't work. I want to go change up to the steely for a sec because I want to throw that. I'm thinking I'm going to put a pink trailer on the back. So use a pink worm. Put a little pink trailer on the back of that. Just like that, folks. Steely with the worms. I've been catching ducks a lot this year. She's right. Don't catch the ducks. They seem to like my stuff for some reason. Matter of fact, I think those are the same ducks that tried to take my stuff last time. Let's see if this works. Woo! That was a little cast. I actually really want to catch a bass with a steely. Hi, Ducky. Oh, dude, something came up and grabbed it and I missed it. The fish just came up and grabbed the tail end of it. Grab the trailer. I think after this cast, I'm gonna scallops or something and just sit at the bottom. Okay, folks, we only had one tug on the combo steely pink trailer. So So that's all we had on there, one tug. Felt like a good size one, but obviously you probably just hit the end of the tail, so no hook. It's the thing with those bass, you need big hooks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-rig up one of my other rods, the other rod with the jig on it, and we're going to put it a sinker on it, and we're going to throw it in the water so that way it just sits and soaks. And we'll put some scallops on there and see what that does while I have a little snacky poo. And and I probably got to change the battery of the GoPro or the camera here. All right, we're back. I put a new battery in, and I got the smoked scallops out. They're a little soft, a little funky, and hopefully I put them on the hook with a weight. And if they can stay on, that'd be great. If not, I guess we'll work on something else. But as I was doing that, right over there, right along that part of the river, far part, there's a guy over there in his paddle boat dinking around. And he ended up scaring a salmon up, so I might have to go over there and try that in a little bit. A salmon. So where am I going to go for this? I didn't really want to be in the sun, but it is getting that time of day, and I don't want to cast too hard. Oh, everything just flew off. So I don't think that's a feasible thing to be doing. Yeah, I just threw everything off. I don't think that's going to work, but I got plan number 2. Oh, there's a baby fish. Little tiny baby bass right there. Oh, I forgot my GoPro, or the stick I made for this little baby bass. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if that puts you guys in the underwater taste.
There's a bunch of them all of a sudden. Now we're surrounded by ducks.
I don't know if my camera survived. Hopefully it did. Okay, folks, we're about that time. It's getting hot for us. So what we're going to do is I'm going to reel this in. And unfortunately, I don't feel anything on there. Maybe I do. Something. Just the ground, really. Oh, no wonder I didn't catch anything. Because it was all wrapped around itself. So that would definitely do nothing for you if you're ever hoping to catch a fish. You're probably not when that happens. So we're going to scratch that plan, and we're going to go with this plan. It's starting to get windy. Thanks for the wind today. Go with this plan, and because I saw a salmon over there jumping, I'm going to go over there, and then we're going to work our way around and come back. And hopefully we'll pick up a salmon or bass or something. Sorry, I get distracted, especially when people are around my girl. I don't care who they is. I don't trust anybody. It is Portland after all. I'm going to get a little closer. That's about where I saw it, too. I don't know if you guys saw that cat. That's exactly where I saw the salmon jump when the guy was doing some weird standing maneuvers over here and kept falling. It's like, man, he's going to scare all the fish that there is. And then, sure enough, one just jumped, and definitely want to get it. It's a nice, bright one. Looked to be a coho. It's unfortunate. The whole 20 minutes that thing was soaking, I wasn't going to catch anything because it was all tangled up. I guess a sturgeon would have, but they don't, weights. Usually, I don't really have success with things hitting weights. I have seen things hit weights. I have cut open fish with weights in them. But I think those are fish on the spectrum. If you know that kid that won't stop eating crowns after like kindergarten, I think they're those fish. Oh my God! I just had a fish come up and smack at it. I just had a bass come up and hit it, and it didn't work. It didn't hit. It didn't hook. That would have been my first bass with a steely. Oh, something just hit at it again. Oh my Lord, that was just, that would have been awesome. I saw it strike too. This is why I want my underwater camera back. That would have been right where I would have been placing it, right about out there. And it just came up and smashed. Grabbed the tail. I want to mimic that. Yeah, he just smashed that tail. Maybe I should put a hook in there somewhere. Like a trailer hook. That would catch a lot more. I'm going to rethink of this and figure out how I can put a trailer hook in there. So I'd have to think what I'd have to do is somehow tie a line from here or tie a line from this hook and get it through there. That way I have a trailer hook on the back of it, because I don't think I can just put a hook in there. Yeah. She's giving me that eye. I'm going to walk it around. I cannot believe I just missed that bass. Well, I mean, I believe her. They usually hit the back end of things, but still. Right where I can see it, too. So at least I know I can attract the bass with the steely. Steely with a pink trailer worm on the back of it. Get your bass action. No more bass strikes. Huh. Well. Alright. Well, that's it. We tried, folks. We did catch a bass. We got a bass strike. I saw a salmon jump. We had fun. We got some rocks. And, I guess that's all we can do. Alright, I hope you enjoyed. Please hit like, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.